What does the Bible say about interracial dating or interracial marriage? That's the question that we're going to discuss on 3 Minute Thursdays today. I'm so glad you asked that question because, as a matter of fact, it's bothered me for a long time. There are, or have been in the past, Christian schools that have said a black person and a white person cannot date. There have been societal norms that a black person doesn't date a white person, or a Hispanic person doesn't date a white person, or whatever you want to call them, Caucasian, white, black. It doesn't matter. It's sad that we still live in a time that there are still people who don't understand that God created all of us, white people, black people, red people, brown people, whatever the color of our skin. God created us, and He created us equally. Well, what are some of those verses that people use to say that God said we couldn't date people of other races? Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3, people use this verse, do not intermarry with them. This is referring to a time when God was bringing His children of Israel out into a new land. And it goes on to say, do not give your daughters and sons to their daughters and sons, because they will turn your sons and daughters away from me to serve other gods. So obviously God was not saying anything about races in those verses of Scripture. God was saying that if you're a Christian, you have no business dating someone who is not a Christian, because chances are they will turn you away from your God. They'll turn you away to idols or worshiping some other god. Paul said in the New Testament, 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 14, Paul says, do not be yoked together with unbelievers. Again, that's a verse that for some reason people have used, don't be unequally yoked together. And they forget about the rest of the verse, and folks, you cannot leave out the context of the verse, and you cannot leave out the entire area that is being used. He says, do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. Again, the New Testament teaches the exact same thing that the Old Testament teaches, that we as Christians are not to marry people who are not Christians. So what does the Bible think about interracial dating, or what does God think about interracial dating or interracial marriage? God thinks that we're all special, that we're all valuable, that God knows that He created every one of us equally. It does not matter the color of our skin. Folks, people are people, and there is no prohibition in the Bible that against dating someone or marrying someone of another race. It may be a cultural like or dislike, but it's not biblical. So you date or marry the person that God leads you to date or marry based on biblical standards, and that is that if you're a Christian, date or marry only a Christian. Hope that helps. I love these 3 Minute Thursdays. I love the questions that you're sending. Keep sending them in. Enjoy answering them, and I hope that you're learning a lot. Hope to see you again next Thursday.